Okay, Matt.
Yes, Kate.
Have you seen that show? I think it's on PBS. It's called Finding Your Roots, maybe, where celebrities get...
it's like a family tree show or something like that?
Yeah, where they trace their family tree back and they tell them things about their family.
Right, they find out that their great-great-great-grandpa was a slave owner or something like that. Oftentimes they're devastated by the news they get.
That got really dark really quick.
Sorry, I probably could have come up with a better example. Or a less intense example.
Or found out what they thought they were English. Now it turns out they're French or something like that. Okay.
Okay. And then they're devastated. French! No!
Ooh la la. Okay, so we've got a quiz here.
I just love when you get into character with these different accents.
I know.
One of my favorite things.
It was in between ooh la la and oh ha ha. So I went with, I should have been, oh ha ha. Okay.
Gets a little Cajun there real quick.
Yeah, sorry about that.
They're related though, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
So we're going to have fun with historical figures and celebrities. So I'm going to tell you a celebrity, and I'm going to give you 3 options of who they are really, really, really related to.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. The celebrity lineage game or something.
Or something, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we should play dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, like a little game show.
Dun-dun-dun.
Having fun with Hollywood historical figures, President George W. Bush. President George W. Bush is related to Frank Sinatra, Hugh Hefner,
Billy Bush,
or Elvis Presley.
Oh. Okay,
Billy Bush was too obvious. So.
Yeah, probably. So what were they again? Choices?
Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
Hugh Hefner. Elvis Presley.
George W. Bush is related to Hugh Hefner.
They are 9th cousins, twice removed on George Bush's mom's side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that one right.
Thank you.
What made you think Hugh Hefner?
I thought that'd be the funniest one.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
It just seemed like the most, like, hey, this is weird. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's about to get weirder.
Great.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
President Barack Obama. Is he related to Winston Churchill, Princess Diana, or Charlton Heston?
The choices again were?
Winston Churchill, Princess Diana, Charlton Heston.
I'll go with Churchill.
Churchill? What made you think Churchill?
I don't know. It sounds kind of maybe familiar. I don't know.
Maybe familiar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't want to say, because I heard it someplace. And be like, well, idiot, guess what? No, you didn't. But it sounds familiar.
Made that up. Well, it is familiar because it's true.
Yeah.
They are
on fire.
15th cousins, according to famous kin.
So now I am 2 for 2 on the who is the president related to? What's the quiz again?
No, just celebrities.
Celebrities.
Those are the only 2 presidents I've got.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. 2 for 2.
2 for 2. Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is related to George Washington, Andrew Jackson, or Abraham Lincoln.
George Washington was an option.
George Washington, Andrew Jackson, Abraham Lincoln.
I'll go with George Washington.
George Washington. What's making you say Washington? Did Tom Hanks play Washington one time?
Lincoln seems...
I don't think so.
I don't know. Lincoln, I don't know.
Okay.
He looks like George Washington.
Okay. Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
3rd cousins. 4 times removed.
Damn. Okay. So I am 2 for 3 now out of the who's the celebrity related to quiz.
Yep. Okay. Things are about to get really weird. You ready?
Yeah.
We're going to go celebrity to criminal.
Okay.
Which criminal is Ozzy Osbourne related to? Gunslinger Billy the Kid, Gunslinger Jesse James, or Gunslinger Wild Bill Hickok? Ozzy Osbourne is related to one of those gunslingers, Billy the Kid, Jesse James, or Wild Bill Hickok.
I'll go with Wild Bill.
Anything, does Wild Bill sound like the time to bite a bat's head off or something?
Well, with St. Joe's connection to Jesse James, I feel like I might have heard about, you know what I mean? If that was a thing, I feel like maybe I would have heard about that by now.
Okay.
So I eliminated that one.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, Wild Bill sounded cooler than Billy the Kid.
All right. Well, maybe you need to brush up on your history.
Uh-oh.
Because it's Jesse James.
Look at that.
Ozzy Osbourne.
We're learning Jesse James factoids here.
Right? I'm surprised they don't have this listed at the memorials. Ozzy Osbourne is sixth cousins, twice removed to Jesse James.
I think that this means that they can now go ahead and erect a statue of Ozzy Osbourne somewhere in St. Joe.
I think you're right.
Give me a minute to scout locations, but yeah.
Okay. You think we could have something here at the radio station?
Oh, just have a Ozzy Osbourne statue here inside the radio station?
Not in the radio station, like at the radio station, like outside.
Out front?
Yeah.
I feel like you won't get enough appreciation there. He's not going to be seen by enough people there. We're too tucked away back here. Not enough people will see any statues we put up.
We don't want to drive any more traffic this way anyways, right?
No, yeah, stay away.
Okay.
Stay away from us, please.
Okay. I thought maybe if we put up the statue, maybe then if you build it, he will come.
That Ozzy Osbourne will show up here?
Yeah, then we can have like an Ozzy concert.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Right? But
yeah.
not at the radio station.
I'm a big Ozzy fan. Did you know that?
I think I knew that about you.
Yep.
Closet fan? Closet Ozzy fan?
No, I had posters up even in high school.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah.
So did you watch the Osbourne TV show?
Not really. No? I saw some of the episodes, but not really. I enjoyed Ozzy Osbourne as someone who could coherently sing. And that was one thing that threw me off. It's like, his singing is so good. Like, even the live stuff. And you're like, why can I understand him when he sings, but not when he speaks?
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns out he was like heavily medicated or something during almost the entirety of that run, right? Of that show.
Right? Wasn't he?
I think so. I think he was misdiagnosed and they threw all kinds of pills at him. And that's why he's all pilled out seeming on the Osbournes. Good old Ozzy. Good old Ozzy Osbourne.
Good old Ozzy.
We talked recently about Jake the Snake
mm-hmm.
defying the odds of being an alive wrestler nearing the age of 70 or whatever. Ozzy Osbourne, also someone that has abused his body many times over the years. Mostly with alcohol, I think. But no, there's probably some hard drugs in there too. I don't know.
Bat heads.
Yeah. Just booze and bat heads. Yep.
I think of Ozzy Osbourne and Keith Richards. It's like whatever they're doing, it's working because they've been around for like 300 years.
Yeah, I saw this longevity expert or something on YouTube. Watched this
mm-hmm.
video. And he had said, yeah, it turns out that most of it is genetics. Most of these people that they track down and talk to who are like 98 or whatever are like, oh yeah, I eat cookies for breakfast. And I always have. And I get drunk every day. Not to say, not that I'm advising people to just go ahead and throw caution in the wind and just, put all kinds of unhealthy things in you and that you'll be just fine if your genetics work out okay.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because diet and exercise have also been linked to longevity, not just genetics.
Not just.
Another tip for your health, like you've come to know and expect from Matt and Kate. Right?
Yeah, don't we need some kind of disclaimer, though? Like, we're not doctors.
This statement not evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration.
Right.
Yeah, we're not doctors. Nope.
Come on, say it.
Not even close. And not even going to... Well, yeah, we do play them on the radio, though. We do play...
Every now and then.
We pretend to be doctors on the radio sometimes.
Every now and then. Okay. You want one more?
Oh, we're still playing the who is the celebrity related game. No, let's do another one.
Okay, I got one more.
We just got kind of, I forgot that we were even doing it. Got so derailed by being fantasy doctors.
I mean, we went from Jesse James to health tips. I get it.
Well, thanks to Ozzy. Yeah.
Thanks to Ozzy. That's the bridge there.
Yeah, Prince of Darkness.
Keeping you in the light.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Ellen DeGeneres. Is she related to King George V, Queen Victoria, or Queen Elizabeth?
Ooh.
Ellen's from Louisiana.
Oh, then clearly that'd be Queen Elizabeth.
You think so?
I don't know. I'm just going with it.
I was going to say, what made you go so quickly to Louisiana or to Elizabeth?
I just thought it'd be funny to say that in relate,
okay.
Oh yeah, she's big into Louisiana, even though probably not. She's probably never been there.
Okay. See, I feel like you've got a deeper thought process than that, but on these you just, because it sounded funny. All right. You're right, Queen Elizabeth. They are 19th cousins.
19th cousins. How did they, what? They just type everyone's name into a thing and then it's like, oh, guess what?
Well, I'm guessing somebody's got to do the work.
Yeah, were these revealed on that show that you were talking about? The show where they...
No.
Okay.
This is from All That's Interesting and Bustle magazine.
Oh, okay. All right. So how did I do?
Yeah.
I did pretty good, right?
You did 2 for 3 or 2 for 5.
2 for 5? Oh, well, that's not that good.
No?
Considering there's 3 answers each, 2 for 5. I mean, that's better than 50-50, I guess. Better than flipping a coin would have done for me, but... Hooray!
How would you know these things, though? So that's where I'm like,
well...
You can't, like... I mean, Jesse James, maybe you should have known that one. Just kidding. I didn't know that one.
Oh... That was Superman. Wait, are we on? Is that still Superman?
Isn't it?
It's hard to say.
I think it is.
Okay. A lot of those films, I mean, they're all. It's like, wait, is that Superman? Or is that Star Wars? Or is that Indiana Jones? So those were all, what's his face? John Williams. Who also did the score for Harry Potter.
No kidding.
That's right. But that one sounds far different than the other one, so.
I was going to say, I don't think it has the Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Superman feel to it.
No. May have helped that it came out like 30 to 40 years after those other films. He may have evolved as an artist. I don't know. I don't know. Your family into superheroes?
I think my brothers are more DC than Marvel.
Okay.
So I feel like I know more DC stuff than Marvel, but...
What about your children?
Yeah, probably more DC.
I just meant if they were superhero fans in general.
Like Wonder Woman, yeah.
Wonder Woman, okay, yeah.
She's had a lot of Batman stuff.
Yeah, good choice, Batman.
Yeah. My brother Michael really likes Superman, and my brother Patrick really likes Batman. So...
Who's your superhero, Kate?
Who's my superhero? Aquaman. No, I did...
Is it because of Jason Momoa being shirtless in that movie?
I've never seen the movie, but I liked the Super Friends. I liked Aquaman.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen Lego Batman?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
And all the superheroes in that movie make me laugh. Like Green Lantern and Superman are Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill. And it's like just watching their friendship only in Lego people.
Huh. I guess I didn't put that together.
Well, okay. How many times have you seen Lego Batman, though?
I think just once.
Yeah. Seen it a couple of times in this house.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's a funny movie. It's funny.
Yes.
It's definitely one of those films that you're like, okay, you guys get it. You get how to appeal to the kids and to the adults, like Disney style, kind of.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so what about superheroes? Do you like superheroes, Matt?
Oh, yeah. I'd say probably Batman continues to lead the way for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not sure how much of it is due to the fact that Batman the Animated Series was just a killer TV show when I was like 12.
Right.
And how much of it is just me liking the idea of Bruce Wayne / Batman.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm wondering if that's why But my brother's read a lot of X-Men, and that's Marvel, isn't it?
Yeah, yes.
X-Men
Yes,
Marvel?
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I know a smidge about X-Men, but I don't know anything about Iron Man or the Hulk or Captain America.
You haven't watched any of the Iron Man films?
No.
Oh, okay. Pretty good.
Nope.
Robert Downey Jr., Kate.
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah. Worth checking out. Recommended.
Okay.
And I think it may be PG.
Some of them go back and forth between PG and PG-13, I think.
Those particular films?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because I know Wonder Woman is PG-13. Both of them are PG-13.
Real? Is that right? Wow, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it what caused it in those films?
I don't know. I haven't seen them.
Oh, you haven't seen those?
Mm-mm.
You were talking about the kids being into Wonder Woman.
I mean, we like the Wonder Woman stuff. Does that make sense? Like, we've got a couple of Wonder Woman t-shirts. We had Wonder Woman underwear for a while.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Like, for a second I was waiting for you to say, oh, yeah, we're into that TV show from the 80s, whenever that one came out. You know what I'm talking about? The one with Linda...
With Evans? No, Linda...
Linda something.
Blue eyes. Linda.
Am I looking this up? Is this...
Yes, it's cheating because it's driving me crazy. I can see her. It's not Linda Evans.
Is it actually Linda? Is Linda the correct name?
Linda Evans was on Bonanza. I think you're right, though. I think it's Linda.
I'm going to look it up.
My mom is going, Kate.
Oh, yeah. Linda Carter?
Linda Carter.
Yeah, Linda with a Y. Carter.
Linda and her lasso of truth.
I actually have I have a poster. I have a Wonder Woman poster with Linda Carter on it. It's not currently up, though.
No?
No.
Still intact? Still?
Yeah, it's still in good shape. I could hang it up somewhere. And it'd be funny, as intended when I bought it. Because she is so funny. In her, let's see, 1975 to 1979 is when it ran on TV. So, great Wonder Woman fashion for back then. I think I ran into the poster at like Suncoast or something. You familiar with Suncoast?
Yes.
Which another mall store, where I couldn't tell you if it still exists or not.
Yeah, I don't know if they had a bunch of movie stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But didn't they have other things?
Yeah, they had some weird like novelty items also.
Yeah.
Like it might be a place where you pick up some like chattering teeth or something. They had like weird little trinkets and stuff, I think.
Oh, funny.
Good old Suncoast. Yeah, that was one of my spots. That was one of my go-tos. Like Metcalf South, back in high school. Hit up Suncoast, Radio Shack.
Back in the day.
Suncoast and Radio Shack. I think Musicland, right? Is that the Sam Goody?
Yeah. Trying to think.
Offshoot.
Get my cassette singles with the cardboard case.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah. Good times in the 90s.
Any other good mall stories, Kate, while we're on the topic?
Mall stories?
Yeah, I don't know. Mall remembrances, mall.
I liked to go to the arcade.
Yeah.
And I liked the pretzels at the mall. Those are always good.
Oh, yeah. Pretzels at the mall.
Yep.
It's a good time. Arcade, what would you play at the arcade? Skee ball?
Air hockey.
Air hockey.
Yeah, air hockey or the Papa Shot or...
Papa Shot, yeah.
Mortal Kombat. I liked playing Mortal Kombat.
Did you really?
I did. That was the only place I ever played it, though. So when people are like, "Oh, were you the blah 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 blah?" I'm like, I have a short Mortal Kombat lifespan, where it was just at the arcade, and I liked to be the character that had the really long arms that you could punch or kick with their really long arms.
Or is that Street Fighter?
Is that Street Fighter?
It might be Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat was the one that was ultra kind of, I don't want to say realistic, but the one with all the blood.
Well, this one had a lot of blood, too.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who has long arms in Mortal Kombat. But
maybe it was Street Fighter, but I thought it was violent.
Street Fighter's still violent, but like Mortal Kombat, you like rip it, like the finishing move, like removing someone's head with the spine dangling down from it.
Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not Mortal Kombat? Okay.
Maybe not.
Yeah, so I just bought Mortal Kombat. Is it 11? I think maybe the most recent one. Just like a week and a half ago for the PlayStation because it was on sale for real cheap. And you thought it was gory before, if you're familiar with it. Yeah, they've improved on the gore. They have. It's like it's not.
They've improved on the gore.
They've improved on the gore. Yeah, it's not enough just to like yank someone's spine out. You got to have like 5 brutal-looking steps before they actually like stop the action and switch to like a cutscene on the new one. Still has the same overall feel as the original Mortal Kombat.
I mean, it gets pretty graphic though.
Oh yeah. It's I mean, it's comical how much blood comes out, and it's like, well, that they just like drove a spike through my face, and yet I'm somehow still alive. Well, I'm glad my health meter was up. You know. It's like that implement clearly went into my character's brain, but I can still fight okay. Like this didn't even affect my motor skills at all. Still have full movement. I can still jump and everything. Huh. It doesn't seem very realistic. That's basically what I'm getting to, I guess.
Okay, so it's not going to scar people?
I don't know if this is something you'd want your kids to play or not. Probably. I don't know. I mean, it is violence. It's like purely violence, and you land a punch, and someone loses like the equivalent of a full human body full of blood or whatever with each deal. But I don't know. You don't remember like there was like even like congressional hearings or something when we were kids. They were like, "See this game here?" And Mortal Kombat was kind of the lead video game, the lead target, I guess, would be the words I'm trying to summon.
Okay.
So, but yeah, fun at the arcade. I really like the X-Men machine at the arcade.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, you could have 4 people play at once, and
yeah,
it was pretty slick. Yeah, fighting baddies or whatever.
So, which character were you?
I often chose Wolverine because I've always liked Wolverine the most of the X people, but I feel like you wanted to be Storm or Cyclops if you wanted to inflict the most damage.
Okay.
Because you got to get close up on your target if you're Wolverine. Whereas Storm can just like, throw a cloud of lightning and thunder or whatever, lightning at people.
And boom.
There it goes. And then Cyclops has a big cannon on his face. It's a pretty nice deal also. So anyway, reminiscing about the arcade from the 90s, it's Matt and Kate. I think Fun Factory was the place that I went to at Oak Park Mall.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think Metcalf South was in poor enough condition for long enough.
I don't even remember Metcalf South.
Hey, it just got plowed down a few years ago.
Yeah, we would drive to Kansas City to go to the big mall. We'd go to Oak Park Mall for, special occasions.
Make the trek from Topeka to the fancy Overland Park Mall.
Yep. Make a day of it.
Sure could. It's kind of hard to make an entire day at the mall anymore.
Right?
There's just fewer. How many companies have gone out of business that used to be mall stores?
Or have moved out of the mall. Like now they are their own standalone. That's like
their own special big box.
Has Old Navy moved out of the mall? I feel like that was a big one.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen an Old Navy at the mall. Have I?
Oh, yeah?
Gap.
Yeah.
Old Navy's sister company or whatever. I feel like Old Navy I've only seen outside of a mall.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, you'd go to the mall. Maybe you'd watch a film.
Get a cookie.
Hit up the food court. Yeah. Play some arcade games.
I did like to go to Mr. Bulky's too.
Yeah. Buy some candy.
Yeah. Buy some candy.
By the pound.
Yeah. Just being around all that candy, I was like, oh, so good.
Yeah, you're right. There's something about just being adjacent to a bunch of candy that's in acrylic containers that you can see through.
Right?
It's like, whoa.
With a little scoop and...
I just felt like it was too costly, though.
I know. I'd always like scoop something in there, then I'd go weigh it and like, well, gotta take some back.
Right.
Can't afford that.
Yep. Dump those out.
I don't need all those.
We were talking last week about the Halloween candy, right? And how when they put them in a head-to-head matchup in front of a bunch of people, if they had chocolate, they were far more likely to be the choice than if they were going up against a fruity item. However, you go into a candy store, it really seems like it needs to be full of fruity items, to have all that color. Make that color pop. You just have a bunch of chocolate and stuff around. It wouldn't look as cool.
Just got a lot of brown bins up in here.
Right, yeah. Might not be the best look.
No, but I'm with you. They'd have all the gumballs separated in different colors, so you could just get orange gumballs if you wanted, or Skittles. Now I want candy. When do I not want candy? Let's be honest.
Would they separate the Skittles?
I don't think so.
That'd be funny if they did.
What's your job? Separating Skittles by color?
Yeah, it's like a pharmacy. You know how you see like pharmacists separating the pills or counting the pills or whatever?
Yes.
With a little apparatus.
That'd be a great job.
I like the idea of there being like basically a pharmacist of candy.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Where they've got like the little plastic knife where they're moving all the purple Skittles to the side and all the red Skittles and
What's your ailment? My ailment is hangry. Well, here's the cure.
Right. Pop some pills that look like and taste like Skittles.
Kate, did you see that Wendy's has a cereal?
No.
Yep. Wendy's Frosty chocolatey cereal. And it hits your store shelves in December, so you got to wait for it a little bit. And they point out, I haven't bought cereal in forever. The box of cereal will come in two sizes, 8.3 ounces for a retail price of $3.99 and 13.2 ounces for $5.69. And they point out here that this is they think that's an expensive price. I think that's costly. However, it includes a free small Frosty or Frosty Chino with any Wendy's app purchase.
Oh.
So, I have had many a Frosty in my life. I have not tried the Frosty Chino.
When's the last time you had a Frosty, Matt?
I feel like you're thinking that maybe it's been a very long time.
Yep.
Yeah, probably 7 years.
Oh, Matt.
Yeah, Frosties are good too.
Welcome the Frosty back into your life.
You're probably right. Frosties are good.
Yeah.
Wendy's makes a good hamburger too, I feel like.
I haven't had a Wendy's cheeseburger in a long time, but I like their burgers.
Yeah. They don't cut corners. Have you heard that before?
No, I don't think so. I was expecting you to say, where's the beef? Because that's the Wendy's, right?
Yeah, where's the beef is from that commercial from like the 80s or whatever.
I used to work with a lady that when I would have Wendy's at work for lunch, she'd be like, why do they have square burgers? Tell me where on a cow is it a square burger? I'm like, well, it's not a round burger on the cow either, but
right.
Yeah, she didn't approve of my Wendy's choice, but I'm like, really, I'm just here for the Frosty, okay? The cheeseburger is a vehicle to get to the Frosty. So
oh, yep. Good old Frosties. So this is a Kellogg's cereal, FYI, this Wendy's Frosty cereal.
Okay, so in this picture, you've got the round little chocolate balls, and then you've got little marshmallows in there too.
Yeah, they look kind of like Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I was trying to...
And then they look just like miniature. It's just like they've shrunk down an actual marshmallow, as opposed to like Lucky Charms, so they're shaped like a thing.
Right.
Chocolate-flavored multi-grain cereal with marshmallows. At least it's multi-grain, Kate.
At least it's multi-grain.
Right. It's a health food.
And I gotta say, I kind of thought that the prices, when you just said that, or I'm like, ooh, it's a little steep. But if it comes with free Frosty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Free small Frosty.
There we go.
Which, what typically goes for a couple bucks anyway?
I think $1.99.
Oh, you can get a...
Small? Yeah.
Okay.
And when you have the Wendy's app, they will alert you to like Free Frosty Day all the time.
Oh, yeah?
It seems like I can never get there on Free Frosty Day.
You're a Wendy's app user?
I am.
Oh.
I am. I've used it twice, and it has worked out very nicely. So,
do you do the same thing you do at McDonald's where you order and then you end up in the drive-thru?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe we've talked about this on the air before, but I was questioning Kate. I was like, well, why do you go to the drive-thru for your app order when they got the little parking spaces for the app order? And you contend that you think it gets to you faster if you're in the drive-thru.
Yes.
And it throws me off because I'm like, well, then you're behind people who potentially just ordered stuff and more than likely did just order through the speaker. So do they run it up to you? They skip a window?
No.
You still have to wait to the final window?
But I feel like the drive-thru gets more attention than the people in the parking spots. Like the people in the parking spots will get to you when we get to you. But if I'm in the drive-thru clogging up the other orders, they're going to get it to me because they want me out of the way.
I feel like that's a violation of McDonald's ethics, but it makes sense. Makes sense.
I feel like it's a violation of the ethics of the people waiting in the parking spaces. If I order before the people in the window, but the people in the window get it faster than me.
No, I'm saying not you're good. You're morally sound on this. I'm saying
I thought you were saying I was cheating the McDonald's ethics.
No. I was saying it should be a violation of McDonald's ethics, internal ethics, to give priority to the drive-thru over other people who have ordered in a different fashion.
But knowing where we are right now, where they don't have as many people working at McDonald's, also, I think,
since they're not having to tend to the lobby.
Yeah. Well, some of them are tending to the lobby, but have you seen like at McDonald's on they've got the marquee board or whatever that says like their sign-on bonus and looking for workers. So I feel like maybe I can help them by going through the drive-thru instead of losing one more team member to walk outside for a minute. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
They should put skates on. That'd help them get from inside of the parking space faster.
You think so?
Might cause some confusion with Sonic, but
Might.
At least McDonald's puts the toppings on the right part of the bun. That's my. I don't want the condiments hitting my tongue first. That doesn't make any sense.
How does it hit your tongue first?
No, because it's on the bottom.
How does the bun not hit before the condiments?
Well, the bun does. I don't know. For whatever reason, it feels like the condiments should hit the roof of your mouth.
All right, Matt. I'll bite. Where do the condiments go, Matt?
On top. On the top bun. On the top bun.
Why don't you split them?
Meh. I don't know.
Oh, come on. I thought there was going to be like pure McDonald's logic on this.
Oh, I don't know the why to that particular question.
No, this is just, okay.
No, I thought you were asking me personally, why do I do that?
No, I thought it was like a McDonald's cheeseburger university.
I wish.
Textbook.
I wish I knew.
Okay, but you're sticking with toppings on the top.
It's right there in the name.
Okay. But what if they're condiments?
Well, yeah, you're right. It doesn't work when you call them condiments instead of toppings.
Like I get lettuce and tomato on top and pickle and onion. But there's an actual rule for the ketchup and mustard and mayo.
For you?
No, I'm asking.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a McDonald's rule.
It's probably just, it could be just driven by the production line element of a McDonald's. Okay. Like it could be that it's just easier to do it that way.
Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, it could just be that's just...
Maybe it's the production line at Sonic.
Could be. There might be something to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you ever order you wouldn't. I know the answer to this question already. I was going to say, would you ever order and be like, can I get my toppings on the top, please?
No, yeah, there's no way.
No,
I'm way too self-conscious. Right. I want to draw attention to myself.
Oh my gosh, Matt.
Yeah. That's why I'm on the radio and not on TV, amongst other things. But it's one of the reasons. Something I always remind myself at restaurants, especially, they've had worse. Whatever I'm going to ask them, they've had way worse. No, you're right. You're right. It's an irrational thing that I do where I don't do. Yeah.
But someday we're going to get you to go to a restaurant and order what you want.
Put those condiments on the bottom bun. I think that would be. I bet you they hadn't heard that one before. I bet
you don't think. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Do you like places when we went to Five Guys and you could say, "This is exactly what I want on your burger"?
Yeah, if they're explicit. Yeah, if they're explicit about it, I do like that. Yeah.
As opposed to like, this is the standard bill.
This is the standard. Yeah, here you go. Mustard, ketchup, pickle, minced onions.
I like it when I go to a restaurant and they're like, "Is mustard, ketchup, pickle, onion okay?" And I'm like, keep the onion. And they're like, "Okay."
And there it is.
There it is.